Hey everybody, welcome to One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings, and another in my series of videos on location in Ontario. Recently did a whirlwind long weekend, 15 breweries in 3 days, from Toronto down to Niagara Falls, back up through Hamilton, and ending up in Toronto again right before flying out of there. This would be the biggest brewery on that trip, and definitely the most well-known as well. Collective Arts in Hamilton, Ontario. Hey everybody, welcome to One Flight Down, One Flight Out and About. I'm at the Collective Arts Brewing Company in Hamilton, Ontario. This place, I haven't sampled my beer yet, but this place is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's like art, and there's so much art here. And it's in this really weird industrial setting. Like, you drive into Hamilton. This is my first time in Hamilton, and I mean no disrespect to people who live in Hamilton, but this is like driving into a Racerhead. This is driving into a David Lynch movie. It's just like a bleak industrial landscape, and then there's this beautiful artistic brewery in the middle of it. So I'm pretty excited about this. I've had a few of their beers in cans. They're easy to get all over the place. I know one of my viewers out in London even said he can get it out there. So it's a pretty big brewery, as you can see from some of the shots I took. And even I got a flight and even threw in an extra. The extra was Czech Pilsner. I'm going to do that one first because, I don't know, when you have a Pilsner, it always seems best to start with that. It's kind of your most basic beer. Actually a little bit of a smoky note for a Pilsner, which I'm not used to, and then a super light finish. A very, very good crushable beer, as the children would say. Children? I don't think children say have a crushable beer, but the kids do. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a very light, easy-going. You could drink a lot of these. That's quite nice. The next one I'm doing, and I wrote them all down because there's a lot to remember here. This next one is Faraway Places. It's an IPA. It's a hazy. If you look at that, it's just nice haze on that. Really beautiful. And again, look at the artwork. And I explained in another video of mine about the artwork, that they team up with different artists, so the artists get part of the profits of the beer because they design all the cans, and they rotate the art quite often, so there's a lot of different designs. Anyway, let's check out this IPA. That's nice. I didn't catch what kind of hops are in there, but there's a light citrusy note, very, very bitter finish. And again, just I don't know, like that's a bit of a smoky note to it. Next up, it's IPA 22. It's another IPA. This one's made with Sabro hops. Also pretty hazy looking. Yeah, let's try it out. That one's much juicier than the other IPA. This is one, I would recommend this one to people who aren't really into IPAs. The other one I wouldn't. This one I would. There's a little more to my style what I like from an IPA. I like the fruity type one. So this is quite nice. All right, moving on now to the Scenic Summit. The Scenic Summit is a micro pale ale. I was told it's quite easygoing. Also a pretty hazy color. A lot of these beers are looking very similar. It's a good thing that he labeled my tray for my flight, or I would never be able to keep straight which one is which. That's super light. I didn't catch what the alcohol content on this is. I'm gonna guess it's maybe like 4% or something. It just feels like a really, really light ale. It's quite nice. Not as bursting with flavor as the previous two IPAs were, but it's still pretty enjoyable. And last up, on something called Jam Up the Mash. This is their double dry hop sour. I'll be honest, not a style I normally go for. I'm not big on sours unless they're fruited sours, but he highly recommended it, the bartender inside, so I'm going to give it a shot. Obviously, being a sour, not as hazy as the last one. Again, cool artwork, cool artwork. All right, cheers, friends. Pretty sour. I'll finish it. Not like beers I had in a place I won't name right now. Last night I did not finish a couple of my beers there. I'll finish this, but it's not really my style. But I think someone who does like sours would probably like this. All right, that's what I got. I'm gonna go and eat my sausage roll now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you all again soon. Cheers.
Go home. Been here all week, just drinking.